Well, hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. Put in the comments where you're from and how you were motivated to get to this webinar. My name is Frankie J, and we're going to be talking about the legacy automated system, how it works, and when you come away from here, you'll understand how the a 2-hour workday works because of this automated system. So right now, we'll get started. We'll wait a few minutes to see a few more people come on. Once again, my name is Frankie J, and I got on the digital online space because back in 2020, when the world shut down and I lost all my income from music, I knew that there had to be a better way. So I started searching and I found this thing called the blueprint. And in the blueprint, it showed me how I could get all my income activities done in a 2-hour period. And I had more than enough time to spend on music, but also gave me a website. And this website works for me 24/7. And on top of that, make 100% profit on all sales that I make. But tonight, we're just going to focus on one aspect. So let me share my screen here. Here we go. Let's see. Well, we're working. Here we go. Okay, share. Yeah, sometimes when you have too many of these open, you can't get back to where you want to get. Here we go. All right. So here we go. What happened to it? Come on back here. There we go. All right. There's a picture of me. There you go. So this webinar is called The New Year, New Income, How to Start Your Online Business in 2026. This is our theme for February. So let's get right to it and see who this webinar is for. All right. This webinar is for musician families, for musicians and music producers. Because back in 2020, I'm sure that a lot of these people felt the same thing I felt. What in the world is going on? What do I do next? Music is all I do. That's all I know. So what is my next move? Well, I found a system. So that's why I'm sharing this with you, musicians, producers, and families of musicians, and also people in the record industry, period. We can go back as far as people who are vendors, who concert goers, um, the guys that set up your equipment. I forgot what you call them, the roadies. Yeah, all those people were affected by this 2020 shutdown. So let's start with asking you a simple question. And that question is, to make more income each month, what do you need to do? So let's see. Do you need to work more hours? Do you need to be everywhere on social media? Do you figure it all out on your own? Or do you get a second job? And I'm sure that there's somebody on here that's doing at least one of these, if not two, if not all of them, trying to make ends meet. Well, what if you didn't need to do more? You just need a better system. What I mean by a system that works for you while you are doing the other things that you love doing. Not only just making music, but spending time with your family, going on vacations, and just having real fun. Let me ask you this question. If I gave you a proven online business blueprint, something that you could follow step by step, do you think you'd make more money? Yes or no? Put it in the comments. Do you think you'd make more money if you had a system that you could follow step by step with somebody that's training you, showing you, following the blueprint that they follow? Would you make more money? But yes or no? Okay. All right. What if excuse me, what if you didn't need to, sorry, what if you didn't need to do more? You just needed a better system, like we just said. Now, if I gave you a proven online business blueprint, do you think you could follow it? That's the next question. Have you ever felt like this, though? You're juggling work, family, and life, and you're still barely getting ahead because 2020 just knocked you off your feet and you're still trying to get back. Well, there's a lot of people that are doing it, not only musicians, but I'm focusing on musicians because I'm a musician. I've been a musician for over 70 years, and when 2020 came, it hit me like a bomb. So what about you don't have enough time to do one more thing? So I didn't think I had time to do something else, but I was desperate, okay? I wanted more income. Do you want more income, but not at the cost of missing moments with your family or missing out on creating or just being a musician and having fun at it? You tried side hustles before and you're all burnt out from that and you're tired of starting over. At 80 years old, I just made my birthday. I'm 85. So this happened, what, 5 years ago? What am I going to do? I was really burnt out. I didn't know if I was going to be able to just continue with music or just quit. So this is when I discovered this lady right here. This is my mentor. She has a program that's called the Legacy Blueprint Program. This is what she did. She stopped thinking that she had more to do, and she put a system in place. And she made, so we can make 100% profit off digital products that we don't create. She focused on one offer, one system, 1 2-hour workflow. We talked about the 2-hour workflow last week. And she grew a successful business without sacrificing time away from her family. This is what I'm sharing with you so that you don't have to sacrifice time from your music with this system. This is what it's done for her. It allowed her to create a 6-figure business in 6 months with a new social media account, brand new. And she made her first million in 17 months. She paid cash for her dream house on a private lake, created right now in her community, which I'm part of. There's over 126-figure income earners. I didn't say I'm one of those, but that's my goal. And in Canada, she has 4. And 26 7-figure earners in South Africa rand. That's their monetary. They call it rand. So this is what she followed. The daily blueprint. This is what it is. One offer, one system, a 2-hour workflow, and a community. So last week, like I said, we talked about the 2-hour flow. So where are we going to go next here? Here. Let's review that 2-hour workflow. 1 hour creating and sharing simple content on social media or any other means that you can get material out there. That's like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. I work with TikTok, but I'm going to start working with Instagram as well. So you make short videos. It takes about an hour to do that and post them on social media sites. Then spend 30 minutes copying and pasting. We show you how to get to these sites. They're free sites with high traffic. In our program, we show you how to do all of this. You're given the examples. You're given the sites to post to. And also, in the next 30 minutes, you respond to comments and reply to emails and answer questions. That's it. That is the 2-hour workflow. I want to go to the next one. Okay. Now what I want to show you is what this lady is doing. Listen to this.
If your job was lost tomorrow, how long could you survive with the money you have in savings? Like, this is a serious question you really need to ask yourself. In January of this year of 2026, there was 108,000 people laid off. That was double what it was in January of 2025. There hasn't been that many layoffs in 1 month since 2009. The reason why that is happening is because the world is going digital. AI's removing a lot of jobs. Automations are moving a lot of jobs. So doesn't it just make sense for you to have your business automated as well? And that's what I want to cover with you today, because most people do not have an income problem. They literally have a systems problem. And I want you to imagine you having one system that is out there working for you 24/7, generating customers. So this happened at 2:49 a.m. Okay, you see it, 2:49 a.m. Okay, so I wasn't awake at 2:49 a.m., but I got a $1,400 customer at 2:49 a.m. because my system. Now, if I didn't have a system in place, that wouldn't be possible. Let me ask you a question. How many $1,400 customers would you need on a monthly basis to financially help you? That's an important question, because some of you get so sold on selling the next best thing. You need to ask yourself, what is a customer worth to you? Because I was sick and tired of working harder. I was ready to work smarter, because less means more in today's digital world. So when that customer came in at 2:49 a.m., I didn't have to direct message that customer. I spent no money on ads to get that customer, and I didn't have to get on the phone with them. If your job was
Okay, getting back. Okay, so now what I want to share with you, and I promise you I will share with you this automated system and how it works. So let me stop my sharing. Hold on here. Okay, here we go. All right. First of all, let's take a look. You see this? This is my website, mydailypaybusiness.net. Now I want to show you how this automated system works. Okay? Okay, what you do, you go to my website, you opt in. The first thing you're going to do is see this video. Am I pointing to it? Can you see me pointing to it? Anyway, this first video. And then what you're going to do is you're going to receive an email with the blueprint. And then that is going to be the second video right here. And then you'll be given emails for 2 or 3, 4, 5 or 6 days, but they're all talking about the same thing. So if you're not ready to join, all you can do is you'll receive these emails that helps get you more information, help you so you can get more, feel better where we're coming from in this business. You see at the bottom here, anywhere in any of these videos, you can go and you can join. We have 4 levels that you can join in. The $900, the legacy, the $600, the mastery, the $300, and then the $100. You join whatever level that you feel comfortable. We don't want anybody to be left out. But we have something now we call the bundle pack, and that's the $1,400 one. What that allows you to have, it allows you to have a business that's in Spanish and in English. And what you do is that you have 4 income streams. See these 4 income streams you have in English? Oh, I'm sorry, not that. You have 4 income streams in English. You have 4 in Spanish. And then you have the bundle pack either in Spanish or in English. So those are your choices. And to make this even more beautiful for you to accept, we have payment programs. So anyway, This is my website. All you have to do is put in your information and you'll get that blueprint. You'll be able to follow it. And we look forward to working with you if you see that this is a fit for you. That's what this is all about. No sales, just giving you information so that you can make a choice. I want to thank you for coming in. I want to thank you for being part of this webinar. This is only my second one. How am I doing so far? Did I do a good job? Put ready in the comments. Put yes in the comments. Put something in the comments. Well, anyway, we appreciate you. See you on the next webinar.